What's up, my little TCL Scorpion72? Today, taking a look at DC Comics icons Batgirl. So this Batgirl Burnside, it comes in window box packaging. This is from DC Collectibles. They give us the deluxe packaging of Batgirl. That way you can include her bike. She's figure number 23. And then you can see it's based off the storyline Batgirl Burnside. Cross sale in the back is the other deluxe figure, Darkseid and Grail, which I do have that. I'll do a review later on of those figures. So without further ado, let's take a look at the figure inside.
So here we have Batgirl, Burnside Batgirl on the packaging. It seems to be a Batgirl kind of month because DC Collectibles also released the Batgirl Oracle 2-pack. And that was a deluxe piece, and here we have another deluxe piece, which is Burnside's Batgirl. It comes with a motorcycle. So we're going to take a look at the figure first. Head's on a ball joint. She looks down and not too much up. But that's because the hair here blocks that. But she can turn from side to side. Arms go up, rotation in the upper thigh. Bicep. Double jointed elbows, swivel in the wrist. Then we have you have a chest rotation here, so chest articulation plus an ab crunch. There's no waist swivel. They have the leg joint that has that joint that goes up and down a bit, but it seems to be very flexible without it. There's no thigh swivel here and anything like that. Double joint in the knees, swivel at the boot, and you have articulation at the ankle and ankle rocker. So she's got quite a bit of articulation for a small small female figure of her size. She is a little hard to stand, so you have to get the right balance.
So I find the sculpting really nice. Something about this figure just makes her really pop, even though the colors are pretty basic for her outfit, which is a basic use of purple, black, and yellow. But just overall, it's very nicely done. The sculpt is nice, the paint job is nice. Excellent work, DC Collectibles.
She comes with a sheet that shows you how to change the other accessories she comes with, which is like she comes with another head and another cape. And then on the back, it also shows you how to place a motorcycle. You got those two right there. Now, in order to place a motorcycle, in order to change your heads and stuff, let's go over the other her articulation. Getting tongue tied here, so excited. I like this figure. Here's her other head. So this is like the motorcycle head where her hair is blowing in the wind. Or she's running or going like sky, she's zip lining through the city of Gotham. Here she has a grappling gun. Now I know they did one of the new 52 where it had this part came out or something, but this one does not remove its stuff, so it's kind of too bad, because if they had it that you could do that, and sure, if some of us are crafty, you could just add a little piece of string or something. That would have been really cool. So she has 4 sets of hands. One looks like a trigger finger hand. She has an open palm hand. She has another gripping hand, most likely for the bike, and she has another fist hand. So when she's packed with the 2 fist hands. And I changed one of them earlier, so I'm just gonna try to change the other ones. Always, like I said, you pull forward, comes up pretty easily, and it seems pretty solid. These ones now that I've been doing lately, and you just push it back in, that easy. Head, same thing. You just go this, put the head off, put the new one on, and cape is just a little peg here. So you take it out like that, and then you put in the other cape like this. So you have the blowing in the wind cape.
Hair is just blowing in the wind like a shampoo commercial, or hair and cape blowing in the wind like a model or some kind of like advertisement. Nevertheless, very cool. I'm glad they actually thought about this and added this with the figure.
Oh, and her cell phone. I almost forgot that. Cell phone, which is basically made her famous because it was on her cover when she had to change her uniform stuff. I think there was a fire or something, from what the story says, and she changed up her costume, but also the writers and people at DC said they changed up her costume to make it a little easier for cosplayers to cosplay her. Which I can understand a bit. I don't want to get like more female fans and stuff, But so have you seen some of those cosplayers? They're quite experienced, so it doesn't matter what the costume looks like, they can really represent it and recreate it. So it didn't really matter didn't really have to do that. But I do like that it added a little bit more pouch and more to it, because hers was just basically one suit with a belt and stuff, kind of like Batman, but I'm glad it gave her a different type of look and everything like that. So we're gonna put her to the side and keep her on camera. I'm gonna show you her on the bike momentarily. And let's take a look at the bike. So the bike here comes with the base, which is like asphalt, which is the gravel of the road and stuff, with these like little I forgot what the name, afterburns or something like that. Now it does go from side to side, which is pretty neat. So you got a little side to side going there. The bike itself is really well done. I like the way it kind of has this shine metallic look to it. Even has a screen. Too bad, but if they had LEDs in this thing, it might up the price, but it would have been cool if we at least got a sticker or something a little bit different there. You have the two red and green buttons, probably for like a gimmick or gadget there, based on if you use any of that in the comic book. Here the wheel does turn, so you have the front wheel, kind of swivels. You can turn it from side to side, which is really neat. I really love the engine and stuff. I'm going to be taking little still pictures close up of this, because it really is really detailed. The back there, you have the red lights for stopping. The seat's quite big, so you can fit two people or even somebody else to ride this bike if you wanted to. What's the other thing I want to talk about? You have the two little, like, I guess this is the boost there, exhaust for the bike. Underneath, you have that. Which this looked like, I thought it was a kickstand at first, but it's not. Unless it kind of comes out, but it doesn't. So it would have been cool to add like a little kickstand to the side, like most bikes do come with. But I guess I figure when you have the base, most people got having the base only a kickstand. But you know, we like to have those choices there if possible. And the bike fits really nice and can go from side to side, thanks to the little like afterburns that they have here at the bottom. So you can kind of get a lean, so when she's riding the bike, it doesn't have to be just straight on and straight forward. So I really do like it. It's really cool, really nice.
Say what you want, but they really did a really great job on the bike. The tires and everything looks like it's been on the road. The asphalt with a little dust and stuff spearing up from it looks really great. The paint job looks nice, the metallic look and feel. It looks shiny. It looks like something that Batgirl will be riding, whether it's this one or the 1966 Batgirl too. Come to think of it, I have to track that figure down and see how it looks in this bike. But nevertheless, it's really nice, and I'm really glad they thought about adding this to the figure with the Batgirl. And it also looks pretty neat when she takes a picture if it's with Batman.
So there's not much more I say. Let's put her on the bike and see how she looks like when she's riding the bike. Before I do that, we'll go into a little bit of the sculpting of her. They really do bring out the character. The sculpt is really great. The belt is, at first I thought it was glued on, but it's loose, so it does go up a bit. It's just like it was like due to the paint, it stayed on. Yeah, so there's a little paint there, just kind of peeled it off by accident. Oops. So I peeled the belt a bit. So it's supposed to be, I think it's supposed to be a little bit loose, so you can adjust it and just have it go up and down and have movement to it. There's no paint blemishes on mine, nothing like that. It's very straightforward, purple and black and yellow and stuff, and it really is nice. It's a really nice figure. I do like it a lot. So I like that they added this little twist in here to turn it from side to side. It looks really cool. Too bad it didn't come with a kickstand. That's the only thing that would have been really great, so you can actually have it without this base here. But yeah, she looks really good. The head could have made the head go up a little bit more, but nevertheless, there's room on the back for somebody else too, so you can actually fit two people if you wanted to.
Really do like the fact that you can fit two figures on this bike, whether she's teaming up with Harley Quinn or trying to stop her from stealing her bike, or she's going on a crime-fighting adventure solo mission.
And it does really kind of stuck here. It was coming off easier before. There we go. So it does really get a grip on the wheels for you to do those turns type thing. I like the asphalt here. It's really nice and well done. And the fact that it has real rolling wheels. I was a surprise because I think when they first showed this off at I believe it was Toy Fair of 2016 or this year. Then again, I don't know when this video is gonna put out. So people believe that it was gonna be stuck. It would be motorcycle with the price point. You won't be able to really like use it, but they really came through and really gave you a real nice working motorcycle. Very nice paint job. Very well done. Very impressive. No complaints there. You can actually put the wheel in the front like this. You can have her do like a pop-a wheelie and stuff like that if you balance it out properly. So this stand does come in handy.
And here's a little height comparison of the other Icons figures from this line, as well as one from the Dark Knight to Jim Gordon, which looks pretty neat. And these other two figures I haven't decided yet. That could be alter egos for Barbara Gordon when she's not in costume.
So there you have it. His review of Burnside's Batgirl from DC Collectibles, the DC Icons Batgirl with motorcycle. It's a deluxe package type deal. Should be available online and comic book shops that carry this line, or you might have to order it. It is really a good figure. It's a really great figure. You get two. It's nice that they added the motorcycle with her and stuff. So I do really like that. Price point's a little high, but you do pay for the detail and the fact that the bike is like a real, actual, functional bike and everything like that, and the base. But other than that, not much complaints. It's just the price is a little tad high, but then again, at least you get I think you do get your money's worth with this figure. So Scorpion 72 with review of Batgirl. Telling you to enjoy your toys, and until next time, keep playing. Ciao.
1, 2, 3, 4. I like videos. You like videos. I love